Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to DK64 Randomizer.com Season 3 tournament. We've got another barn burner of a matchup for you here. Hold on to your butts. We got some donk action going on real fast. Pardon the technical issues. This is a classic. I've had some shenanigans happen at the last second that, when you know what, kind of threw everything into the mud, if you will. But we're so back. We are so back. Hello all. I am LaRock. I am the Mike for you today, and I'm joined by Mike.
Hello, I'm Mike. I'm the LaRock today.
Good one. We're
gonna do this every time.
You had that prep, didn't you? Did you do it last time? Am I crazy?
I did do it last time.
You got me. I forgot. It hit the same every time. It's so good. That's good. That's a good one. Today we got a heck of a matchup for you. We got Eddaket and Ash, two mainstays on the restream. And they're duking it out. Just about an even matchup here. This is going to be a tight one. So they're going to be kicked off shortly as they are rolling on in this bracket. Round 1, paired up 15 versus 18. Certainly an interesting matchup. We got some stats floating around here. Let me go find them.
I certainly do not have the stats around here, so I'm going to need you to look those up real quick.
That's why I'm finding them. There you go. Simple as that. In the qualifiers, Eddaket finished ahead of Ash in 2 of them. And they only played 2 of them together somehow. These guys, they play a lot of races, that's for sure. Yeah. Pretty good. Neither of them were... Okay, so Eddaket got 13th in Season 2. Ash is not a Season 2 gamer. So Eddaket's trying to run it back and do his best in this insane competition. Eddaket also well known for getting 10th place in qualifiers multiple times in a row, which was extremely funny, but you know, it happens to the best of us. Let's take a look at their start here. How are we looking here? Quite the interesting start. We have 2 usable moves and a slam. Somehow we keep getting slam starts in the tournament. I don't understand how. Do you know how?
Who'd you end the seed?
Sarah.
That explains it.
That does it. That does it right there, doesn't it?
That'll do it.
That'll do it. She keeps giving us slams. I don't know how. And then 2 pad moves, and we can use both of them. Maybe we'll see a quick little dip into snides and aisles and see what we can pull there. Got about a minute to go here. Yeah, pardon all the weird technical issues earlier. That was an unfortunate moment. A vintage OBS moment right there that I ran into, but that one's on me. All good. We're so back. And we're about to get kicked off here. They're about to...
So back.
We are so back, baby. It's about a minute off before we get going.
All right.
And this is the final match of the first round. After this, we'll have all round 1 matches done, and then we'll move on to round 2 winners and round 1 of losers.
I'm excited to make an epic comeback in the round 1 of losers bracket.
And I'm ready to keep steamrolling on winners. We're winning the Super Bowl, I'll have you know.
I believe in you, LaRock. You can do it.
I believe in me, too.
The coin also believes in you. You got this. Coin flip bracket is never wrong, except for when it is.
Except for when it is. We're ready to get kicked off shortly. I believe the winner of this match gets... I looked it up and forgot. Oh my god. It's right here. Hang on. The winner of this
match gets Megapal.
Megapal. Off of eating Mumbo earlier, which is a crazy match. Unbelievable. Make sure you watch that one. That was wild. Oh, hey, they're going. Look at that.
Woo!
I blinked and I missed it. And then the loser will end up getting Mumbo. Oh, pleasant. That sounds like a... Nothing like the potential of
seems like a worse punishment for losing.
Yeah, nothing like the threat of having to face Mumbo in losers bracket to really motivate you in this seed. All right, hang on. We got some action here.
Level 2 factory. Level 1 caves. Hints already getting put in.
A crate and Aztec for Donkey, and near Gong Tower is Way of the Horde, so that's just Donkey, right? That just has to be Donkey. Oh, and counting. All right, main caves for key 2. They might head into caves early to try and pull that. There's a couple options here, so let's see how they do it. Eddaket's still doing the traditional aisles opener. Nothing interesting so far. The testing Kasplat by the block towers Way the Horde. We'll see what that turns into. And a lanky Diddy Helm. Barely caught that out of the corner of my eye.
We already have. That's pretty good.
Lighthouse area, key 8, tiny K roll, chunky K roll. So we got a tiny K roll and a chunky K roll.
We love to see it.
Of which we have none moves. Excellent.
5 moves we need. That's great.
Yeah, fantastic. 1 potion in the giant mushroom exterior. We'll see if we find that.
It's going to be on the blast course.
And castle CBs are foolish. That is the sum total of our hints so far. Kind of makes you want to go to Aztec, but we don't know where Aztec is. There are 2 crates.
We only know caves and factory are 1 and 2.
That's a great point. There actually are 2 crates in Aztec. I kind of forgot about the one on top of the Llama Temple that ends up being relevant every time.
It's true. Well, technically there's 3 crates in Aztec, but one of them's donkey locked.
That is a 1 GB level 2, and that's really tempting to go into. It is factory after all. The problem is that your key 2 is in caves, so like maybe you want key 2 first. Let's see what they decide.
Is our key 2 hint for caves? Caves main.
Caves main for key 2. So either
that might be doable.
Yeah, it's either there, probably on like the Kasplat or somebody, or you might need a move, or the move is there that will get you key 2 somewhere else. So I kind of like caves here. I feel like that's a better hedge, but it remains to be seen. Let's see what they decide. Ash, she is headed to caves. Or,
interesting.
Honestly, I don't even know what lobbies they've peaked anymore, so this might be our first look here.
She hasn't peaked caves, and Eddaket just peaked factory, I think.
Okay.
Actually, no, she went to caves first.
We know the testing Kasplat is away the horde, so that makes it kind of interesting to go for testing. You might get an item.
Lanky's metal in caves.
With balloon, yes. You would balloon onto the you would out-of-logic balloon onto the blueprint pillar.
But can you do it in logic?
In logic? No, you need something else.
There's 15 by Cranky. 5 there, 5 on the cabin, 10 in the river.
You need some combination of stuff. You need balloon.
No, yeah, you're still 5 short.
Yeah,
somewhere.
You need one of, from this point on, we already have balloon, so we need one of grape, rocket barrel, or trombone.
Yeah.
However,
very close.
If you balloon onto the pillar, you're fine. And considering we have Lanky, main caves for key 2, could be the tomato here. This makes perfect sense as well.
Watch it actually be the beetle race for key 2.
We are a sprint away from the beetle race, and it's just a potion here, so it might actually be that this gets us key 2. Let's give us a sprint here, and we're beetle racing.
Give us trombone, and we're doing Lanky's metal.
Alright, let's just pick everything horrible. Alright, say no more. There's been some bingo cards passed around to the Discord. I hope you all have bingo cards that are ready for some chaos. I'm checking mine right now.
I could totally get one thing off the bingo card right now if I talked about what I did before my seed yesterday.
Hang on, is this Mario Party music? I'm like so sure this is Mario Party music, right? Somebody in chat back me up on this?
Yep, that sounds like Mario Party music to me.
It sounds enough like Mario Party music, I'm taking that square.
No, that's not Mario Party. That's Pokemon Stadium, the Chansey egg drop.
That's Stadium? No, I got scammed. That's the same game, man. It's Mario Party with Pokemon.
Rocket swinging? Oh, this isn't it.
Well,
that ain't it, Chief.
I mean, Key 2 could still be in Caves Main, so you can't really abandon ship yet. Not all is lost, but we'll keep it in mind. Are we getting a beetle race check? No, we're getting a blueprint pillar check. All right, Ash is lining it up. This is a tough call.
All right. I kind of dig it, though.
Alright, you music snobs have decided I'm not getting that square fair enough. That's fair play. Oh! She made it up to the pillar and then got thrown off the Hell in the Cell. That's a disaster.
Splats.
That's rough.
Eddaket not checking the beetle race.
That's crazy. I'm kind of surprised nobody's checking it. Like
Eddaket also almost getting knocked off by a Kasplat.
Oh, and Key 2 is right there, so we don't have to worry about that.
No beetle racing today.
We do need the vines, though, so the vines is still fine to have in our pocket. It's not going to really help you in factory. Well, it could get you, like, Diddy's storage barrel. Alright, she's decided it's not worth it. Especially after finding Key 2, this pillar lost a lot of value.
I think it's trying to do the same skip.
At best here, you get Lanky's Metal, which it's one check that you don't really have to worry about. Oh!
He hit the pad. He's good.
He almost got stun locked. That would have been a disaster. That's true. Getting the pad. Oh my god. Well,
it's chunky.
Well, that's certainly a big deal. Holy smokes. That makes it a lot more important to get that. That's going to hurt. That, when Ash gets to that later, that's going to hurt.
That's going to...
Having an extra Kong's pretty nice. It's not a game ender. It's not a game changer. It's nice to have, but not essential.
He doesn't have any moves yet, though, which might be a little bit problematic.
Yeah, like Chunky alone.
Cheating his way underwater.
Chunky alone is nice to have. It's just like a tool to, collect its stuff on the way to other things, right? You get Chunky CBs that are just on the way. Life is all well and good.
We got factory second. You can do chunky production. You know, if you want
More
to climb
checks.
production.
That's great. Love to see that. What's even more unfortunate is you don't have the way to peek this splat. Like, if you could kill it with an instrument and see that it was chunky up there, you'd be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this balloon skip until I get it. But not having it, that would be kind of rough.
Yeah, not having the hint that it's on a Kasplat in caves.
Yeah. You have no idea what's up there. And, of course, it just happens to be critically important. Speaking of critically important, shout out to being 1 coin short at a shop.
I feel like that should be on the bingo card somewhere. Do
It
you
really
have that
should
one?
be. That's rough, buddy. Although that only really counts, like, really early. Because, like, once you find
you say that. I'm
Once you
pretty sure several times recently I've almost been out of cash and trying to buy something.
Once you find a rainbow coin or two, it's over, right? Like, you're never going to get run out.
I had exactly 1 coin to buy chunky in my race yesterday on Lanky.
Dang, oh.
It was something.
I'm pretty sure I ran into multiple shops where I was 1 coin short the other day. And sometimes that's just the nature of the beast. Sometimes you're rich, sometimes you're broke. And this seed, well, it's too early to call. We're 7 minutes in.
You started in caves, of course you're going to be broke.
That's true. Caves is notoriously bad with coins. Real bad.
Except Lanky coins. There's a crap ton of those.
And Ash is so uninterested in the rest of caves that he's out of here. Let's go see what's in factory. Well, factory lobby. This is Aztec. This makes sense.
Okay, we already have vine swinging, so that's good.
3 to get in. Here we go. We got... Potentially, we'll find Donkey really early, so... And the Lanky medal is, like, not super important. So you get Chunky from the ballooning up to the blueprint pillar, but you don't get anything else, so... It mitigates Edaket's advantage. Still an advantage, I'd say, but Ash is pressing on fast.
It depends on what you find in factory.
It depends on so much right now. It's totally up in the air. It's anyone's game.
I
right
imagine
now.
with Chunky on the pillar that Rocket Barrel might be early and could potentially be locking both of those Kongs.
I'd love to see an early Rocket Barrel, that's for sure. All right, more action here. Here we go. Chunky's held by Gaspline in caves. There it is. That's not great news for Ash because she kind of knows that, like,
very not great moves for Ash.
there's not many options at this point. It's either
Harry
the one
in the painting room, okay.
a little weird. Cave shops to key 7, so that's probably just key 7 in the shop. Life is good. Is that on a bingo square? And I think key in a shop is on, oh, it's Kong in a shop that's on a bingo square. This is a disaster.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, I'm not hitting team. This is rough. 2 potions in the mills and the painting room fairy.
Etiquette going back to the training ground before progressing.
Got your vines. Gotta check this. Makes perfect sense. This is a good spot. Does Hunkless count as a boulder strat? As the authority? I'm gonna say yes.
Yes.
You are using boulders to do unintentional
You're using
things.
boulders in a way that devs don't intend you to use boulders.
Yeah. Actually, I'd pretend to be the authority here. We need a real authority. Where's Spike? Is he floating around?
He's doing the weekly race, I think.
The weekly, of course.
Who knows? Maybe he'll be in here later. But the race might be done by then.
Yeah, maybe he'll just get casinoed and DNF like 20 minutes in. No big deal.
20 minutes into the casino into a DNF.
That's kind of toxic, but like it'd be kind of fun.
All right, Ash is going for the crate. What will it be? Hold.
Donkey Kong. Nice and easy.
Woo!
Simple
Will
as.
definitely speed up progression.
That's very nice to have. I mean, if you had to pick a Kong to have early, I'd take DK over Chunky. And that's kind of why I really like going to Aztec before Factory here. Even though Factory is like you want to go to Factory quickly just to like load up on coins as fast as possible. Going to get a Kong and Aztec is also like a great move. So we're gonna have a huge divergence between these two.
It's true. There's also not a whole ton you can do in Aztec with the moves you have. So just it's effectively get back there, get the crate, and then buy anything you can in shops and then bail.
Well, riddle me this. Where can you do anything? Like, who's got more Sphere Zero checks? I think Factory has the edge here, but if you
Factory definitely has more checks you can do, but
if you get Donkey, then life is good. All right,
Yeah.
Ash is running back to caves. I think she saw that Kasplat hint and was like,
she saw the hint.
I gotta know.
She's like, I have to do this. If Chunky's there, I'm going to get burned so bad.
Yeah, that would be kind of a disaster. And in a 1v1 race, in these bracket matches, it's like, oh my god, I know my opponent got this. This is a total disaster. That is a Way of the Horde barrel throwing right there.
Interesting. We have a Lanky K Rool maybe? Or a Kosha Dirt?
Yeah, we could be seeing some boulder technology going on, especially because we know where Chunky is. Right, unhinted coconut shooter. That's a great item. Factory kind of giving the goods. Eddaket doesn't have Donkey to work with, but he's coming. He's not too hard to find. Let's have a look.
We'll get there. Ash is attempting to tech a second time.
A potion in the mini arcade? Ooh, I blinked and missed it. Who got it? Who's got eyes? I see green, maybe blue. We'll see.
Well, if it's green, we're probably going to need it at this point.
Yeah, true.
Oh, right, number game. They really need Donkey for testing.
Yes, that's why having Donkey is going to be so nice for...
She's going to get her Chunky.
This is why Donkey's so nice for Ash here, is now that she's got Chunky, she just has a monster clear of Factory lined up. Where's Factory? Where's Factory? Do a little dance. Go, go. Team, my bingo card is in shambles. I got nothing.
I've got like one square, and that was the fairy not being in a fairy location.
We're 12 minutes
that's the fairy being in a fairy location. I don't have that. Oh, it is no fairy. Never mind. We're still back.
We're 12 minutes in. It's fine. The doubters though, the doubters are in trouble here. We got one Kong to go, and we're 12 minutes in.
We got no hint for that one Kong though. She could be in level 5.
Yep. Where's Tiny? That's the $1,000,000 question. But Rocket Barrel could be in level 5, and Tiny could be in level 4. Could be even sooner. We don't know where Rocket Barrel is. That is indeed a green potion in the arcade. I am now understanding why people like testing first. That is actually a really good peek.
I know, right? You don't even have to go all the way up there unless you want to peek the Chunky Punch thing.
That said, I think the production peaks are stronger. Am I crazy? I think those are better.
You could always just take the one ward back and peak production if you wanted to.
I guess, but...
Or slam the switches.
I don't know.
If you're really desperate.
Am I being converted? Ah, man, I hate it.
It depends on the situation. In my race, that was a rainbow coin. I was like, oh, great, I could use that. And I kept messing up the slots. Classic.
I guess there's always information that you don't know. If you don't have a way to kill the Kasplat in upper prod, it's really awkward. But similarly, even if you look through the window to see what's in the mini check in the arcade, you can't see what's the punch check in the arcade, so you kind of like have to check it anyway. So I don't know.
Potion he's getting here? What was that? Okay.
It's a GB. Yeah.
Thing on my bingo card, alright.
Ain't nothing there. Oh my god, I'm getting crushed here.
I don't think I'll be able to get a bingo on mine though. I've got a lot of my check marks aren't exactly lining up well right now. You want to curse the seed real quick, Larock?
No. I would never. Unthinkable. Can't be done.
Alright, chat. Can you count to 16?
Or away of the horde. Most important counting of your tournament life.
12.
So far.
10. 97, good number.
10, 10, 5.
16, 11.
We're factoring now.
324. LOL, alright.
Alright, well there's our rocket barrel, alright. Sure enough. That certainly makes sense to be away the horde.
Yep.
Now, that said, this is a really awkward situation if we get a testing path in. Oh, hello, Helm Diddy Metal Wave.
Oh, hello, Helm Diddy. Whoa, that's a thing.
Well, that's not great.
Tiny's on the mechfish. All right, we solved it.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Wait, Castle Underground, a path to Key 8, Chunky, or Lanky K Rool, Tiny K Rool,
That's
Chunky K
Trombone.
Rool. And that is a hint on the path to all 3 K Rool phases. That is a square for me. Let's go, team.
Oh,
Huge.
do I have that one?
Something very important in Helm,
Crap,
though.
I don't have that one.
That is the danger. Remains to be seen. We'll have to see how our Key 8 hints line up to see if we can figure out what item that is. Alright, we're gonna look at production from Eddaket. Anything interesting here? Mind
Probably
you,
not.
he's still short Donkey from Aztec, so his factory clear is just gonna be like worse than Ash's. So even with all,
it's gonna be a little bit awkward.
even with the Chunky mishap, kind of like Ash's position here.
Oh,
Ooh, a clear
I think
violent.
he's climbing now.
Spring-locked clear vial in upper production. This is a diving, perhaps? I would love to see a diving.
Diving would be amazing to find here. That would be all the training moves already found.
That'd be the best thing to find here by a lot, for sure. I would not
Ash getting the bad news of Helm Diddy Metal.
I would not hate oranges because I need that for a square.
He's too into the bingo chat. He's trying to curse them into getting less than good moves.
The bingo meta is real. We had a bingo blitz the other day, the other week, the other month.
The other day, that was a month or two ago. What are you talking about?
Stop. Do not.
I was in that blitz. I got destroyed.
Okay, look, we all know the world has collectively been living in a time warp since 2020, so don't... This one isn't on me.
Alright. You win this round.
My logic is irrefutable. Shout out the bosses that neither of these two are going to check.
No, they're never going to peek these bosses.
Absolutely.
And then one of them's going to have something we need.
Absolutely never looking at bosses.
It's true, Lorak is still riding high on his round 1 win.
Here we go. We got a Diddy medal for...
And
triangle.
diving!
And it is diving. Nice. So you're climbing
Yeah,
production.
all of their training moves. That's great.
Alright. Factory looking pretty nice.
Only Eddaket had Donkey for it.
Oh, jeez. And it's
no.
Wow, a
They
purple
don't have
potion?
Tiny.
A purple potion on O-Stand Prod.
That's what I would have done too, Eddaket. Try once and immediately bail when you don't get it.
Ooh, boy. With the Tiny K roll, you know you need that, right? Like, that's gotta be a good item.
It's going to be Toril.
We need Feather, Mini, and Monkey Port for sure. So...
Level 4 Forest, okay.
How expensive was that?
Good question. Let's... Oh, I could put it wrong in his thing. He put Fat Forest as 3.
He's tracking it incorrectly, but our trackers are top notch.
Of course. That puts Galleon at 5.
At 5 GBs? There's no way. That's so cheap. And you get double checking. Hey, where's my donkey? Dude, where's my donk? In a crate.
We already checked if Jetpack was lost. It's not. Rainbow coin, that's real good.
Love to see that. First one we've seen, I think. Pretty nice. We're approaching the end of usefulness. Well, I don't know. I feel like... When does the rainbow coin redundancy kick in? It's like 3. Once you get like your 3rd, you're just fine forever.
You say that. I've spent a lot of money in these seeds.
Yeah.
Ended up with almost no coins on every Kong.
I guess it does depend on the seed.
Except Tiny, who had like 30-something.
It's funny, the faster the seed, the more you need coins. So maybe you just like go out of your way to get some extra coins and just banking on it being a really fast seed.
Faster seeds, you say?
Oh.
Only we had a 3-letter word for faster seed.
Nope, not. I'm not willing to project it yet. Not willing to project it.
That may or may not be on my bingo card.
Not with this many moves to go. This is definitely unclear. We have actually the only move we have that we need for K. Rool is barrel throwing. That's it. We have nothing else. We're missing 6 other things.
And one of them's probably in Helm.
Naturally. I'm an ethical bingo player. I see you all trying to like weasel it out of me. I'm not. It can't be done. More action.
About to get another hint pack.
More hint action. Tiny Temple, Igloo Area, Aztec Metal Rewards. Jape CBs are dead.
Aztec Metal Rewards.
Alright, that's our first key 5 hints. Aztec Metal
Can
Rewards.
I get any of those?
You can get Diddy's probably with Rocket Barrel.
Oh, true. Maybe with Peanut too.
Yeah, see, it's not so funny when it goes the other way, is it?
It's not funny at all. I'm still upset about it.
Alright, and then the Igloo on the path to Key, Tiny K Rool, Chunky K Rool. Interesting. We have...
Did I get anything in the Igloo?
No, because we only have one instrument now. And that was the triangle that we got on Diddy's medal.
Oh, we know Ash is going to go back and do that immediately, right? She
think?
loves the rabbit.
The rabbit.
She's a massive rabbit fan.
The main character. I mean, that's certainly
Main
tempting.
character shows up.
She's the first one with the info, and she's done with Aztec already. So like, what's the play here?
But does she peak Lanky's?
I think you want to look at level 4 really quickly, just to know how if that's Galleon, you might be able to get Tiny immediately, which would be kind of nice.
Does Eddaket have the Aztec medals hint?
Not yet. It's on the 13 pack. It's coming.
He's working real hard to get Donkey's medal already, though.
Well, Donkey's medal is really fast. You can wrap this in like super fast with these 2 balloons by Cranky and the balloon behind the Llama Temple, and then like either like the Oasis trees,
on balloons,
Stone Bridge Kasplat. There are so many really, really fast and very efficient Donkey bananas. So that's one that just like falls into place really quickly. Certainly faster than any other one in Aztec.
That's got key 5. That might be a bit of an edge for Eddaket.
That's maybe chunky.
Dash didn't have coconut when she... Oh my god!
It is key 5. Well,
we just spoke it into existence.
Well done, well done. That's on you. Well done. Your powers are
thank you. He's gonna get the hint here in his next GB and be like, "I'm a genius."
Great, I love that.
Lots of medals everywhere for no jetpack this seed.
Bit of backtracking. What do I want to see right now? I want to see what level 4 is, to see if maybe we can get in a Galleon.
It's Forest.
Here goes...
Eddaket peek that.
Here's Eddaket.
You just splatted, that's on my bingo card.
Oh, level 4 is Forest, you're right. Oh, dang. We don't know where key 4 is. That info is lost to time, I suppose. Well, hopefully that turns up at some point.
It'll pop up eventually.
Wait, is the splat a bingo square? That goes crazy.
It is a bingo square. I've got that one.
I don't got it. Dude.
High 5 at the coconut cage.
Dang.
That's true. Ash did splat and I forgot. Mornin 2 does. I'm going too fast.
Okay, Eddaket's going back to the counting game to go get his rocket barrel. That's pretty important.
Very important, I agree.
Do your main aisles checks. Only for a blueprint, but you gotta do your main aisles checks. That triangle is as of yet unhinted, but it could be important. Especially because we have an igloo hint. An igloo hint and a lighthouse hint that share the same paths, so I'm like kinda interested in like what might be going on there. And Ash picks Forest. I mean, a fresh Forest uncleared as of yet.
Well, has she checked Forest yet?
I think so. I think she was the one to... No, Eddaket checked Forest first. Or Eddaket saw the Forest entry.
She is going into Forest.
I believe she's targeting Lanky's medal here, as this is Way of the Horde and definitely gettable with the current items. Yeah, I say definitely gettable without actually checking. Let me check.
What?
Ooh. Maybe not.
You kind of want Grape or O-Stand or something for it.
Oh, with Rocket Barrel you're fine, because you can Rocket Barrel to the top.
Oh yeah, you can cheat it with Rocket Barrel.
Yeah, we're good.
Eddaket using the 5 pad effectively.
It's an underrated warp, I think. Actually, I don't know. I think it's pretty well rated. it's pretty mid.
It's good if you wanted to come back and buy from Funky, but otherwise the 1 pad to the 2 pad might have been a little bit faster.
Or if you clear DK Arcade and then need to go straight to testing.
Oh, of course.
For whatever reason that has only happened once in the history of ever.
Was that yesterday?
It was yesterday. Look, 5 orb stocks are up tremendous, tell you what. That is a clear vial on the conveyor belt. That's not ideal.
Oh no. Oh, we probably don't need that, right?
Surely not. I mean, at best, that's...
Well, we might need that for bingo.
If we're missing, like, Featherbow and we're looking at Tiny Phase late, you can go get your oranges, maybe. That's something to think about. If you also find Grab, there's a lot of hoops to jump through. There's one big hoop to jump through, and that's finding Grab. You absolutely need that to get that clear vial, but it's probably garbage. But only a probably. That's the problem, you know? Just a probably. You can never be too sure.
Yeah.
Something else we neglected to mention is that we need Rocket Barrel for Helm as well, as we have a Diddy phase, or a Diddy room. That is all important.
Ticket sticking around to grab Donkey's medal. Rewarded with money. You love to see it.
Cold hard cash. That's the dream.
Missing most of the chunky bananas. Classic.
Oh wait, yeah. Diddy is both a Helm room and Way of the Horde. So, in Helm, so yeah, I guess that.
Oh yeah.
That room is kind of important, isn't it?
You kind of really need rocket barrel and guitar for this stuff.
Yeah, we put that one. That kind of matters. Love the Thornvine Barn area. Check for Ash. Huge density here. This is really good.
Oh yeah, Mills has a bajillion. Wait, Mills has 2 potions in it, right? Scouring Hint?
Yeah, Mills has 2 potions. I don't think we've seen either yet. So this is a great dive here. Well, okay, we've seen
pretty
one.
sure we saw.
Right.
I was gonna say
We have seen one.
we kind of saw the conveyor belt had a.
I said we haven't seen one in the sense that we haven't picked one up yet, but we have seen one. So let's see if we can find the other one in here. Or we just get more hints in the meantime. Okay, key 4, Force Metals. And, oh, Factory Boss, turn around.
Classic boss.
That's very funny that specifically the TNS portal I called that out on was the one that was required, so. Got him. Amen.
Does that count for commentator curses the seed?
That might, definitely. I definitely got him there.
Off my bingo card.
Is there a commentator blesses the seed? Because you kind of blessed etiquette with key 5. That's a good one.
I do not have that on mine. I don't know if it's been implemented into the bingo card
The jury is
generator yet.
Yeah, actually, can commentators actually bless seeds? Is that a power we have? I'm not even sure. Sometimes we can will things into existence, but not.
I've seen enough clips of commentators willing things into existence. Sometimes for good, sometimes for bad.
More bad than good.
Usually bad.
Yeah. Let's be real. Yeah.
Where does Ash go next is my question. Oh, she's going to try to get Lanky's medal.
Well, either Lanky's medal or also checking the attic shooting. Another vial check, because we still haven't seen the second vial in here. We're coming up on Dark Rafters. The Dark Rafters threat is very real as Etiquette rolls over there and decides against it. Not having guitar makes Dark Rafters really, really annoying. Not having guitar, you can do it with Coconut, but not having guitar makes it really annoying.
Oh, yeah.
Peanut,
I still haven't learned that one.
Peanut is a nice to have as well, and Twirl. There's a bunch of nice to haves for Dark Rafters, and they have, like, none of them. Coconut, you can make do, but it's not pretty. Rare perching behavior from a bat. You very rarely see this, but bats can indeed perch on the underside of rafters, of beams like that. Very rare. They inexplicably have that behavior. It's very bizarre. Like, moderately realistic. Don't know why. I don't know how that ended up in here, but DK64 is a game of many mysteries.
All the things they decided to make realistic, they chose the bats. They got jumping ammo crates, spinning bananas.
Are you telling me your oranges don't explode when you throw them? That's crazy, dude.
Maybe I just haven't been throwing my oranges hard enough.
You gotta get them fresh out of Florida. Those are the ones that explode.
I got it.
Yeah.
Next time I go to Florida, I'll buy some and chuck them at a wall.
Careful with walls.
Explode.
You gotta be really careful with walls and oranges because you might accidentally clip through the walls.
Oh, it's true. And might bounce off the walls and hit me instead.
And going out of bounds is banned, so you can't do that. All right, we got a vial on the summit barrel.
Oh.
Well, the mushroom summit barrel.
Interesting. Rocket Way of the Horde.
No surprise. Well, Rocket Barrel already known to be Way of the Horde. Here we go.
Does Training Grounds count as a region to be full cleared?
It's main aisle. I mean...
Oh, right, main aisle, never mind.
Certainly worth having a look anyway. There's something about the enemy in the Thornvine Barn that's just like the most annoying thing ever. It somehow manages to have like the most annoying patrols of all time. And doubly so when it's a cop. Ooh, Peanuts! That's a nice pull.
That's a great pull.
That's really good.
We're guitar away from doing the mechfish to save Tiny.
Yes, yes. Wait, I have bad news. The outskirts are foolish. Tiny's not there. Yeah, so it's...
No!
The mechfish is dead.
No!
That is, however, our only potion in the mushroom exterior, so we don't have to worry about the mushroom exterior anymore, unless there's a key.
Waiting for the blast. Of course, is dead. Man.
Yeah, I know.
Is that the banjo race?
I know. Wow. Thank you, Banjo Race. Thanks for the raid, team.
Welcome to the donk race.
Got some cool folks down there. Fresh batch of hints for etiquette. Well, kind of fresh.
Fresh for him, not fresh for us.
Indeed. Rare air in here. I couldn't make the last word rhyme. I tried. I got that. I fired that one off like half baked, and it just kind of came out a little raw.
Happens sometimes.
It's tough.
You can't have bangers.
No. Oh, flat. The mushroom climb claims another. Well, less of a climb and more of controlled falling. Alright, key 4 on Donkey's Metal. Is that a weird one? Despite having Lanky Metal hinted, Donkey's Metal is the one that delivers.
You've got Coconut, so I think it's probably doable.
And Ash leaves? Have we seen Lanky's Metal yet? Can we get it?
She's like 3 bananas off.
Huh. Is it gettable? Are we crazy? I feel like you can get it. Maybe you have to go into the other...
You can get it, but it's out of logic.
You probably have to do something really weird, like Rocket Barrel to the top of the mushroom twice. She went into the bouncy mushroom one, but I don't think she went to the...
Going back to that factory boss?
Slam. Yeah, factory boss is a good shout here. This could be...
2 donkey medals for keys this seed? That's crazy.
Donkey's the keymaster.
Something like Etiquette might be staying to get the lanky medal.
I think he's just getting more medals right now. But, well, I guess he's climbing the mushroom. This is...
Etiquette with the classic VLZR strat. You'll love to see it.
Love that flip. That flip is really good. He has not seen... He has not seen the peanuts in the top of the mushroom yet, so he doesn't know that that's the potion that he needs. What potion is this on the factory boss? You gotta be careful of things you might be out of logic for, and this could be bait. That's red.
That guitar?
It's gotta be guitar, right? If it's charged, then you're probably really happy to see it. But if it's guitar, you're also really happy to see it. So a red vial is probably like the best thing you can see.
Classic Dogadon.
And guitar we need for a number of things. Guitar might get you Tiny and Galleon, possibly. And we definitely need it for Helm. So that's 2 winners. You may even need it for the Igloo. That's a possibility.
Very true.
Alright, reassessing our hints a little bit here. We've only got some time to think about this as they rehash our stuff. We just got a main caves on the path to Key 8 and Tiny K Rool. That could be vines. So we could have a vines on the path to Tiny K Rool. Or, more likely, whatever's in Helm is a Tiny K Rool item.
That's what I'm thinking too. It's usually how things tend to go, but...
So we have one of Mini Monkey or Feather in Helm. And, to be honest, you'll take either of them. It doesn't really matter. Because if it's Feather, then you don't have to worry about oranges. And if it's Mini Monkey, it doesn't really matter. You're kind of on the way through that room to clear Helm. That's your last room of Helm, by the way. So, if you can clear Helm, you can get whatever that item is. Hopefully you know what it is.
Which explains why Trumbo... Wait. It kind of explains why the hint to Lanky K Rool also has Tiny and Chunky K Rool attached.
Right, so you're thinking...
But where's the Chunky K Rool part?
Wow, it's guitar and the boss. So, Castle Underground maybe has trombone then? What level is Castle?
6 or 7.
Oh my goodness, I think Etiquette like barely slid in that door in time. Alright, is he getting Lanky's medal here, or are we at 1 off?
I think he's a little short still.
Okay, well, Mushroom is... Oh, he's got it!
Oh, never mind. Key 6? Wait a second.
Okay,
that wasn't hinted yet.
We'll take it. I mean, you'll love to see that.
It's like all the keys on medals.
Key 7... Yeah, and Key 7's at a Jape's shop, so I think we're all set on keys then.
That's great.
That's great news. Alright, now let's figure everything else out. Thanks. That was your cue, chat. You were supposed to solve the seed right there. None of you solved it immediately. I can't believe you.
Chat, where are all the answers? We need them.
Oh, brother.
It's your turn to answer the questions everyone's asking about the seeds.
Long way to go. Life, the universe, and everything. That makes a lot of sense.
DK minecart answers 42. They're withholding answers.
I'm here for that.
9 minutes, all right. Headbangs. Answers are in the banana horde.
There's two ways to interpret headbangs. It's like you're just like rocking out, like you're jamming to the seed, the banger custom music in the seed, or you're banging your head against your desk because you have no idea either.
Beanstalk has 10 remaining moves, all right.
Right, main character cited for your bingo squares.
I told you Ash was going to go here. She was going to do it.
Thank you, thank you.
It was never in doubt. Roof dirt, GB.
Eddaket just clearing out Isles checks makes perfect sense. He's probably thinking about where he wants to go next. He's identified all the things he needs for go mode, but
Ash, ooh, Ash let a single fireball hit. Uh-oh.
unbelievable. Give us that close-up. Action. Boom. And your reward is nothing. The main character has finessed his way into another seed and given us absolute swill.
She's still... Oh, she didn't even pick it up.
Garbage. Garbage. Forget about it.
Asshole 6, yeah, so Jape 7. Unfortunately, that does mean the Castle Underground is not going to be Red Slam locked.
That is good for sanity, bad for content. Unlucky.
Very bad for content.
And
That's
even
on
though
my bingo card.
And even though the painting room requires a slam, it does not need red slam specifically. So we're out of the woods there too. So
Also unfortunate.
I
With
don't
that getting
think-
changed in dev.
I don't think we're gonna run into that. But level 7 has away the horde items, so I'm taking that square. Life is... It's looking up. It's looking up. I might get a bingo. I may yet get a bingo.
They still need to do something in Igloo area, but it was not for either of the instruments they have.
Interesting. I'm thinking that they may get an instrument out of the lighthouse area, and it gets run into a galleon now. And then you take that instrument, whatever it is, over the Igloo area to pick up something more important. Could be a Gorilla Gun, could be a... Actually, I really like Gorilla Gun there.
Outers are sweating.
Here we go. Diddy in Galleon for Tiny. Or our family.
Yeah, what's with all these cheap B-lockers?
That is kind of crazy. That was 9 GBs?
9 GBs?
For level
23 for level 6?
Nine?
Where's that in the seeds I've been playing?
9 for level 5 is crazy low. What the
That's
heck?
cheaper than my level 2 yesterday.
Same.
What's happening?
That's unbelievable. That is definitely one of the cheapest ever. I don't know what percentile that's in, but that is a ridiculously low number.
Somebody do the math.
Like we've been talking about like a cheap level 4, like 5 GBs for level 4 is really cheap, but 9
Chat,
for
find
level
out
5,
find
wow.
out what the odds of having 9 GBs for level 5 are.
I don't know. Somebody break out the stat pack. It's in there somewhere for sure. I know it's not the cheapest because it's never the cheapest. There's always, you know, the 1%er seed that's just the most insane thing you've ever seen.
According to chat, it's 0.41%.
Whew.
very
1%er
unlikely.
seeds. Here we go. Ash is running back to the mills. I think our last vial is this fairy. No. What is our... Kegs? Spider Boss?
Oh boy.
One of
The
those
last
two...
Potions on content.
One of those two awful checks has a potion, I think.
You'll love to
If
see
we're
it.
crunching the numbers right. What?
That's a big
awful.
W for chat.
Well, we don't know if we need that potion. It's just...
I know we probably don't need either potion, but
Yep. That's tough to say, though. It's hard to see how it pans out. The tricky thing is that for Spider Boss, you need both Feather and Mini, logically.
yeah, it's probably if it is Spider Boss, it's dead.
It has to be something really weird. Okay, there's Lanky's Medal for Ash, so she's all sorted in Forest now.
For now.
She doesn't have key 5 yet, I don't think, so she will have to return to Aztec at some point.
Oh,
but...
it's a potion? What is that?
Here we go. Diddy Lighthouse. The Lighthouse area hinted. This could be our Sax?
This could be our Feather or Mini Monkey.
I don't think it's either of those. I don't think that makes sense. If it is... Yeah, no, I don't think it makes sense.
It makes a little sense because
No.
I haven't been paying close attention to
I
hints
think
yet.
one of Feather or Mini is in the Tiny Temple and the other is in Helm. That's what I'm thinking. So I think this is Sax that you take to the Igloo. Nice.
Okay, Sax for the Igloo, got it. Do we think Tiny's in the 5-door ship?
Makes the most sense. It's not the mech fish, that's for sure, but Etiquette is covering his bases by getting a bunch of bananas for the metal. The believers better hope he runs straight to the shipyard and goes to get the nans. But first we gotta go talk to Kevin. But first we gotta
get the chest first, and then we do talk to Kevin.
We'll get to Kevin in time. Hang on.
I think it's made up the GB difference from earlier.
Yep. Yeah, quick GB check. They're very even. A dead heat at 27 GBs apiece, and I think one more blueprint for Etiquette, but Ash is coming to catch up on a bunch of these faster checks in the lighthouse area, so...
Etiquette has skew, he's cheating.
Unbelievable. It's really funny how easy it is to do this in this game. Well, okay, you kind of have to know what you're doing. Basically, like, jump out of the water with on guard and untransform, and then funny things happen.
He's clipping through the thing?
Hilarious. Yeah, that's what you get for not unskewing. The easiest way to unskew is you press the A button. I'm not even kidding. You jump, and it just undoes it. It's kind of hilarious. It strikes me as the kind of bug that, like, might have got found in QA testing, but then they were like, what? And they just, like, jumped out of it instantly, and it was like, well, neat. Who cares? They're like, look at this. Monkey standing sideways, ha. And yeah, monkey standing sideways is very funny, but not terribly harmful until you start running into walls, and then things get off the rails. We can't be having that. We gotta rein it in.
Neither runner is champion of chat. They're not going for Tiny before the 45-minute mark.
I think they got bigger fish to fry, I'm afraid.
I would have done it for you, chat.
Diddy 5-door temple, that's new info.
Oh, 5-door temple, that's on my bingo card.
Caves and mines to Chunky K roll, interesting. And prod, that's probably diving.
Checking the same hit pack at the same time. Only one potion in the castle underground, so what you know what it's gonna be and when it shows. Wait a second.
Yep.
O stand is in the castle underground?
You think it's O stand?
Yeah, because we saw something on the production room.
No, but we got diving in production, so that's my guess.
Oh, true, we did get that. But there's no diving checks in Castle Underground.
I mean, diving covers a lot of stuff. It could be a bonus barrel. Underground?
That's gross.
That is
Watch it be the one that also needs vines.
Interesting. It could be a combo as well, like something in the Castle Underground plus diving gets you there. Like, what if you found bongos there and it's like Donkey's 5-door ship?
Alright, chat. Diddy's medal's the last hope for the believers. I don't think Etiquette's getting any more checks in a minute.
This is the one. This will be the medal for sure. So all he has to do is not miss these bonus barrels. Or not miss these bunches.
Hold on tight, chat.
It's the rare
Nintendo coin!
It's the Nintendo coin! That's a bingo square! That's even
That's
better!
A bingo square!
Yes! And the believers are in ruins once again. I think Tiny's in the 5-door ship.
I'm pretty sure she's in the 5-door ship or the boss.
You hate to see it. Or the boss. Oh boy. Well, if it was the boss.
Actually, she could be on the gold tower.
That yeah, that would fit too. Yeah, if she's on the boss, if she's on the boss, then the believers never had any hope. But
unfortunately,
yeah, that one's over.
Some of the believers have lost their mortgages.
It's an economic crisis unparalleled, never before seen in this world. That's
why I bid responsibly. I put 500 banana coins every time I bet, and I almost always win, unfortunately. Small gains, but worth it.
It's rough. It's rough out here.
991 coins. I did it.
Well done. But at what cost?
I got the Nintendo coin square on my bingo card.
Sounds like a win-win to me. He's done it. He's finessed us again, this Mike champ.
Yo, wait, actually, I see a bingo coming around. They
Okay.
have to check the 5-door temple. If Tiny's in the 5-door ship and the 50 hint isn't useless, then I've got bingo.
I need a race. I need a race real bad. Or a race or a minecart. And then I'm in business. But
Hey, we do have a caves and mines hint.
there's a chance, but it's not looking great for me. Or I need something really bad to happen in Castle Lobby. That's what I need, actually. That'd be a double whammy. clearing out the shipyard. We know there's... Actually, we know the shipyard is foolish. There's nothing in the outskirts. So
Yeah, there's not really much that you'd want to do here that's quick at this point.
I don't think you even look at the two-door ship. Those are kind of slow and... Like, maybe if you want, like, lengthy...
Hard agree, that's what I did in my race, and every single check, including the shops, had nothing.
Kind of bad. Now...
It was really bad.
Here's a problem for you. Eddaket does not have guitar yet. He has not gone back to the factory boss.
It's true.
He cannot do the 5-door ship. So he is, like, all in on Gold Tower. If it ain't there, it's a problem.
He's leaving?
Never mind.
Forgot about Gold Tower.
He's leaving.
He's coming back?
Maybe this is faster.
What did he do?
This might be faster. I actually don't know. I wonder if he timed
Checking the boss?
No, he's just running back to the 2-warp to get back to the shipyard. The center of the shipyard faster.
He's got the 2-warp?
Or what is he cooking?
He's getting Donkey's Medal?
Alright, let him cook. Let him cook.
Okay, alright. Donkey's Medal's had a lot of stuff already this seed.
No cops to slow you down. Instead, just the fastest explosive barrel you've ever seen. No punch to do here. Anything here.
He already has Donkey's Medal. He's shooting an extra balloon for the boss.
Oh, there's the dink. Oh, is he really going all in? Is he all in on this? On the boss? That's crazy.
That's a crazy gamble when you could totally just do the Gold Tower.
Oh, especially when you know guitar is going to turn up. And you have Way of the Hordes you could do immediately. Ash
and another boss in an earlier level you could have done.
Ash going back for the factory boss is huge. Does he think he's out of logic for something and is trying to skip the factory boss?
Well, what would he be out of logic for?
Nothing, I don't think.
Because you got Rocket to get Chunky, and you need Rocket for Helm anyways. Ash is doing what I was thinking about, checking this Gold Tower. Nintendo coin for good luck.
I think it's blind on the block tower, but it was never going to be that. It's got to be this bonus barrel. We got spring already, so this is in logic perfectly fine. It's a pearl! Ooh.
It's a pearl?
You're going to the 5-door ship. Or it's on the boss.
You're going to the 5-door ship.
Boss check, boss check.
Oh, it's a tiny boss.
It's a tiny boss! Oh, it's over! Unlucky.
And it's a rainbow coin.
That's rough. See ya.
I don't think we have to Riley now. Someone found a pearl already. I think it was Eddaket.
Eddaket has a pearl marked. Ash does not.
I think it was the donkey medal.
The problem is it really depends on where Mini Monkey is before I start worrying about Mini Monkey checks. Like, if Mini Monkey's the item in the Tiny Temple, then okay, yeah, I'm really worried about Mini Monkey checks. But if it's like Punch in the Tiny Temple, then I really don't care. I think you gotta take Sax to the Igloo and pull out Gorilla Gun. I think that's where Gorilla Gun is. I'm gonna pencil that in.
I think Eddaket's currently blocked until he goes back to factory and fights the boss.
I think it's the factory boss. I think it's just straight up there.
Sure, you can get a bunch of stuff here, but you're going to be down Tiny for a while.
Yeah.
Oh, how much do we think Tiny locks at the other hints? So far.
Unclear as of yet, actually.
Oh, stop.
Guy's quick. He's quick. He might be coming back for he's coming back for the Tiny Temple and Diddy's 5-door temple. Both of those are good checks right now. The outskirts are foolish, so it's not the Mechfish. Ash is opening up the 5-door temple, which is where we think Tiny is now. I think she has to be here.
Yeah, I mean, unless the game's broken and she's on the Mechfish.
Do not even imply that. How dare you?
We're pretty sure it's the 5-door ship.
Right,
but if it is the Mechfish, that would be really funny.
What is this item? Oh boy, I just willed it into existence. I accidentally.
It's the Mini Monkey? Okay.
This is unfortunate because Mini Monkey is now on the path to Tiny K. Rool, obvious, and Chunky K. Rool. Here's Tiny in the 5-door ship. Life is good. So Mini Monkey, you need a Mini Monkey check to find some Chunky K. Rool move, which is not
BFI.
All right, and Mike off the dome rips the worst possible scenario.
It's not the worst scenario. They've seen plenty of fairies.
They've seen them, but who's writing down fairies at this point? It's already over.
They're not even taking pictures of the fairies. They got none each.
All right, thank you, Cyberchow, for remembering that there's a green vial in the arcade.
Oh yeah,
that's our answer.
Forgot about that.
We've seen it. I think that's it. So that's probably one of Punch or Hunky Chunky.
How long until they remember that?
Well,
Wait, that actually might not be bad for Eddake's routing here. Oh, he doesn't have Tiny, never mind.
Yeah, oh yeah, that is... Oh yeah, you have to go back to Factory to get...
Hey, look, the
Guitar.
Vines diving minigame.
To get Tiny like Ash just got. Here's Vin Diesel %. 51 minutes
51 minutes. 6 minutes later than the doubters would, or the believers would have wanted.
I'd say that's quick, but like in this climate, man, I don't know if you trust a 51-minute Vin Diesel anymore. That's kind of spicy. Like I used to think that like sub-hour was the gold standard, but people are fast. Like it's crazy out
Very
here.
fast.
Right? Was Aztec Diddy Metal something? I don't think it was.
No, it
No.
might not be something, but you know, Eddake's doing it like a smart person would.
Oh, check the Vulture. I need that for bingo.
Check the Vulture.
Yes, check the Vulture. Yes. He's not checking. No. I need the Vulture to be third melon. Let's go. So it's a potion.
You need the Vulture to be third melon.
It's a potion, so he does it. He completes it. I get third melon. It's crazy. And now he's got better things to do. Oh, number 1 cop on the force right there. Bang. Bang. See ya.
Is that on the bingo card? Let me look. I don't see cop. Does that count as runner dying?
No.
Also, we did get a Vines minigame to get Tiny.
Is it really a Vines minigame? That's really funny.
Yeah, it was the diving plus Vines minigame.
Oh, jeez, that's awful. All right, there's our monkey port. We were kind of looking for that.
5-door temple check. Cross that off. That is PTT on the production pipe.
Pretty good. We don't have any reason to believe that monkey port is on the path to anything, but we definitely are looking out for that.
It's probably on the path to Key 8 and Tiny K Rool.
Probably. Worth noting that Feather is very likely in Helm now, and yeah, you can take it or leave it. The thing is you're guaranteed to be running through Helm to get, you know, Key 8 and all that. So life is good. You're gonna find the Feather. The guitar is on the path, or your Feather is on the path to your Key 8, so you don't even need to like think about it anymore. Okay, this is the actual number 1 cop of the force. This guy can catch you through walls. That's a scary cop right there.
I've seen Eddakit get caught on that in Restream before. I was in the race against him for that.
That one's
Good
mean.
stuff.
That one's real mean.
Chat's cross-checking me. Eddakit died in Dark Rafters earlier. That's another spot I can check off.
Me too, me too. The problem is I need them specifically to be killed by lava or ooze, so I need them to like start messing up like Castle Lobby.
I need a blast course, and then I'll have bingo before Larock does.
Oh, no. I can't have that. My other best option for bingo needs them to get into Helm, so like... I'm in trouble, man. You got me cooked unless like something really funny happens.
I need a lot of funny... Oh, I
Right.
forgot to mark off 5-door ship check.
Third melon on the Vulture. I need it. I need this bad. Oh wait, I got a 5-door ship check too. It's a rainbow coin. This is a disaster.
Ooh, unfortunate. You're gonna have to hope it's another race check.
Oh, but we saw the Vulture, so that's a point as well.
I don't have that one.
Huge. All right, factory boss for Etiquette, so he is getting his guitar here. It'll take him a minute, though. I'm going to need a music genius to... I don't think the Mario Party music square is going to save me. I'm never going to be able to recognize it because I'm not a music genius, but...
Vasquez, if you have the one that got posted a bit ago in the Bingos chat, then you might have the one that I used.
Wait, 2 bosses checked? What do you mean? Isn't this the same boss? Oh, he checked a different boss. That's
No,
what he checked.
he checked the other boss.
Check the guy boss here, right? Yeah, well done. Alright. What is Ash thinking? She's thinking tiny metal? Oh,
because she hasn't gotten key 5 yet.
No key 5. She needs Donkey's
She
metal.
hasn't done Donkey's Metal.
Yup.
That's crazy. She didn't have Coconut last time she was here.
Just that order of operations difference, right? Getting Coconut out of the factory and then coming to Aztec versus coming to Aztec to get Donkey and then going to get Coconut in the factory. That order of operations, just like flip a switch and a key just goes missing for like 20 minutes. It's crazy.
That's true. Etiquette picking up his guitar. Hopefully he takes it to go get Tiny Kong.
I mean, obviously, he's got to be thinking that at this point. It's the only spot for Tiny now. And you now know you need Minnie to do stuff, or you very likely need to do something with Minnie. Shoot,
Like the mermaid?
You might even know exactly who it is. I would love to check them. I would love a mermaid check. Would love it.
I don't think that's gonna get me anything, but you know, that's one of the checks on my board.
Yeah, it's a bingo square, but I don't think it's likely to be anything at this point. I think we have good. I think we know what we need to do with Mini at this point, given that we've seen the green vial in the arcade.
Very true. Very true.
Our first bingo reported from the guy who made all the bingo cards.
Classic.
Sus.
I still don't think they full cleared any region yet. Oh, someone else got bingo 20 minutes ago.
Oh, never mind. Take
You
it away
have not
from him.
mentioned any of the tweets yet.
All right, unsus. He's real. Okay, apparently everyone in the universe has a bingo except me.
And me.
Right. All right, we're
I
down
am one off of 2 bingos right now.
We're down in the dumps. I am not.
One of
close.
them needs 50 GBs, the other one needs blast.
I'm just in the mud, man. It's over. Key 5 for Ash. That's got to feel pretty good now. Maybe a little bit awkward that, like, wow, I had to check all these medals to find it, but now you got Key 5, so she wants to see what level 6 is, which we know to be Castle. Just
She
kidding.
decided she does not want to go see.
Just kidding. She changes her
Go
mind.
back to caves. Also, not a bad idea with the extra saxophone.
Yep, take Sax to the igloo and go pull
There's
probably
2 whole checks in there.
It's probably Gorilla Gone. I'm pretty sure it's Gorilla Gone in Tiny's igloo.
Both runners at 33 GBs. Unchanging for the bat. No, Etiquette's got 34. Neck and neck.
It's a tight one. They're kind of. I think Ash has the initiative right now. Ash is doing stuff we haven't seen yet, and Etiquette is playing a little bit of catch up right now. So I give a slight edge to Ash at the moment, but it's definitely slight. If a misstep can definitely send her in the wrong direction and spiral.
Very true. Could go either way.
There's direction here. It could come down to what Castle Underground check you go to that has trombone. Which one could it possibly be?
Lanky Dungeon.
My brother and Donk. That one is trombone lock.
I know. That's why I suggested it.
All right, hey, it's Gorilla
Oh, what do you
Gone.
know? Gorilla Gone on the ferry.
Excellent. The reason I was thinking it was Gorilla Gone is because it's an item on the path to Key 8, Tiny K Rool, and Chunky K Rool. Gorilla Gone fits 2 of those, and we know the item in Helm to be probably Feather. It's the 3rd. Gotta be Gorilla Gone.
Slightly, yes. Diving to Fring Kongs, classic.
Very good, very good. All right, just take a swim in the lava. A Call of the Void. Come on.
She's not even peeking what's on top of the lobby.
You know you want to. It's Jover.
Unfortunate.
Or maybe it's in the mausoleum and things get weird. There's hope.
Then we'd have a almost hard required ponytail twirl.
Just when I thought I was gone, I've found a way to have hope again. Oh, wait, we definitely.
What I'm hoping happens here is Etiquette swings by the hype chest and somehow manages to find something in there. That'd be pretty big.
That's a good square too. That's a good square too.
I don't have hype chest on here. I've got a BFI checked and mermaid checked.
He's chasing Sax right now. I mean, we know Sax to be a hinted item, so it's like kind of important.
He needs to connect that to the caves having something you need, the igloo area.
Yeah, specifically the hint that has the same path goals as the Sax hint, right? Oh,
Right.
There's our homing ammo. You'll love to see it.
Rats, I don't have that one.
And that's the one potion in the 5-door ship, so there you go. R&D to Chunky K Rool is interesting. Alright, Donkey Metal.
That's piano game.
Is it? No,
Trombone on the
it's
path
car
to
race.
stuff.
It could be car race?
No. It's clearly the piano game because trombone to Chunky K Rool doesn't make sense yet.
That's true.
But trombone to Key 8 and Tiny K Rool makes perfect sense.
That's true. Then what's in the Chunky, or what's in Castle Honor, or what's in Jape's Caves and Mines?
What do we have for caves? And where does that hint again?
It's Jape's Caves and Mines to Chunky K Rool.
That is. Hang on, I'm thinking.
Oh, I just.
That's also trombone lock. That's painting room.
Right,
fairy.
the painting room fairy, but that would be trombone or grape, which gets a little weird.
Maybe that is grape.
All right, let's put a pin in this as we start looking at the underground now. Let's see what we can find here. Can we find trombone here?
How quickly can we find trombone here?
That is the question. That is the question.
We know trombone's here somewhere. Looks like we do have some Mario Party music going on.
Well, Julie, thank you, thank you. I needed that.
Thank you, chat.
Well done, well done. Diddy Dungeon.
Classic vanilla pearls.
What was the top of the mushroom barrel? Peanut? Yeah, that makes sense.
5-door ship potion, R&D. Okay. We got 3 hints left. I need the 50 hint to be useful for one of my bingo squares.
Oh, jeez.
It's not going to happen.
That's a little subjective.
Well, it basically says 50 hint isn't useless.
Oh, there's a twirl! There's a twirl requirement! Oh!
Hard required twirl!
And she makes an insane cut? That's not hard required because she just skipped it. She got the grab. She got the grab and the...
You can do that?
And it cut out right there. Hang on, please hold. We're coming back. I saw her grab the ledge before it went down.
Oh, crap. Oh, no.
Come on, get back here. Give me a minute. Please hold.
I didn't even see it go down.
Is it a hard requirement if you can skip it? I would. There it goes. Oh, poof.
I didn't even know you could skip it.
Well, technical difficulties. Please hold. We'll be right back. In the meantime, let's see how Etiquette does it. Wait.
Etiquette's going back for the other thing?
What the heck just happened?
She left? She's back on Isles?
It was trombone.
It was trombone.
She jumped ahead into the future and got trombone. So she skipped twirl somehow.
I'm still marking that as twirl hard required.
I'm not, because she skipped twirl. She skipped twirl. I mean, that's the way to put it. Oh, it's pineapple in the storage.
Oh, no.
Well, that's fine. That just means it's going to be car race for R&D for punch or
no.
I think that's fine.
Piano game.
Oh, jeez. I think this is still fine.
Wait, that means O-stand is going to be on the path somehow.
You sure? How's an O-stand?
Because Ponytail twirls up in production.
That's the production item! It's not diving, it's twirl. That's crazy. So then we don't know where O-stand is. And we've got some crazy O-stand bait somewhere.
Etiquette's probably going to run right into it.
As is tradition. Speaking of perfect bait, here comes Japes for both of them. Alright.
Hopefully they can stock up on GBs, get closer to endgame. Pineapple was in Mini by Arcade.
Pineapple was our Mini by Arcade, indeed.
Which we thought for sure was Punch or Hunky Chunky. Ash for getting that potion might be a godsend here.
Yeah, I definitely forgot about the purple vial in Prod. That makes perfect sense, because the other purple vial is going to be in Helm. That's going to be Feather, so that has to be Twirl.
Yep, that's got to be Twirl, and the game, according to logic, says we hard need that.
Cheeky. That's a good one. Japes Underground.
Classic logic.
Can we pull anything out of the Japes Underground, or is it just...
I don't think it's going to be this one. I don't think Vines is on the same paths for Chunky K. Rool things.
You are correct. This doesn't quite fit. I mean, it's certainly good density, right? 2 checks really quick. That's relatively fast. But yeah, that twirl skip is actually insane. I'm gonna need an instant replay of that. I want the full footage of that, because that's like a crazy hard. That's a crazy long jump to get.
So unfortunate that we didn't get to see what the mini game was. We just saw Ash getting the potion, and then next thing you know, we were in Isles again.
Right. I think all the buffers caught up with me, and it just like hit a little time warp through the bonus barrel. Although the bonus barrel is definitely the least interesting part of it all.
Ash getting beat up by a Kasplat. That isn't Kevin. Question is, where are the last two chunky moves, and which checks in particular are they on?
There's key 7 in the Jape shops. Life is good.
Perfect. Nothing too crazy. Another pearl. Ash isn't going for it, though. Unfortunate. It's not looking good for my bingo, chat.
We're going down together, man.
We'll get him next time.
It's always next time.
Whenever next time is.
Next time in a few days as round 2 kicks off and goes crazy. Just as hard as round 1 has gone. Round 1's been wild, that's for sure. Round 2 is
been completely crazy.
Certainly no less wild. I look at the matchups in round 2 and they're even crazier.
And then the losers bracket's also going to be going on.
Yeah, and that... Oof. Battle to the death. Wild times. Alright, accidental instrument play instead of pulling out a gun. If you have that as a bingo square, you're crazy, but... Congrats, you kind of lucked out. I don't even know if that's a square. That would be kind of crazy to be a square. Yo, does anyone have an unbingo? Like a row that's like untouched completely? I have one.
I also have one. It's my G.
We got an unbingo. It's my row 1.
Full clears a region, triple slam, no damage in K Rool, do a blast course, BFI check.
Yeah, it's rough out here.
Done none of that.
Alright, high 5 in the painting room. What is on this ferry? I think this is gonna be...
Hunky chunk.
I don't even know, man. Could be hunky chunky and then you like do like... bad hit detection man for punch? No, you need punch for that. Shoot.
Ash leaving and going back in.
It loads the room faster. Wow, this is hunky chunky. That's crazy.
I'm so good.
I mean...
Commentator's blessing upon the seed.
Well done, well done. What is an R&D then? Is that...
A punch on the piano game. We went over this.
Never done it. Well, trombone could be for the painting room. Could be. Alright, hang on. I missed that 45 hint.
2 potions in prod, Diddy production spring, both useless.
2 potions in prod? Yeah, that's pretty bad. We've seen them both.
That's diving and our twirl hint.
We kind of knew diving his way the horde because it got too tiny, so no surprises there. Wow, that's
a lot of blueprints.
That is a logically required O stand. That is madness. I want you all to know that I'm not checking that twirl hard required. That would give me a bingo. I'm not checking it. She skipped it. It's not hard required.
That puts me 1 off of getting a bingo, and I'm not checking it.
Ethically unchecking that. I'm waiting for the 2% twirl minigame to put some justice into this world.
How many more tiny bonus barrels are they going to go by, though?
I don't even know, but... Yeah, I don't even know if there's any that can kill us at this point. It could be just a different check in the underground as twirl, which would be kind of hilarious.
That would be very funny.
That'd be like savage.
We do not know where this seed is going to go yet, chat. It could be almost done. It could still have another spot, like an extra turn in the hints that we haven't found yet.
Well, what all do we need from here? We have everything we need for Helm now, right? We have trombone, we have guitar, we have rocket barrel, we have gorilla gun, we have vines. We can get into Helm.
Monkey port. We can get into Helm.
Ash is currently dumping blueprint. She's well short.
Is that blueprint dump for Helm access?
It might be for the 50 GB hint, which I don't hate either.
Oh, that might get me my bingo. Hold on. Please be a non-useless hint.
Still dumping.
Come on.
She's not at 64 yet. There's still time to go. This is not going to get you to 64. This is only going to get her to, like, high 50s, so... Not quite there, but she's in great position. Right now, all she needs is Feather, which we know to be in Helm, and then Punch somewhere. So let's look at our Chunky K. Rool hints that are unresolved. R&D to Chunky K. Rool is unresolved. which is a little
Actually,
weird.
hang on. If etiquette goes up here, and this is feather on production pipe, that puts O-stand in Helm
Oh, God.
and twirl in some random other part of the world.
Well, that would be kind of bad, wouldn't it?
That would go real crazy.
That'd be awful. And Etiquette is putting it all on the line here because he does not have O-stand, so this is going to be a tough... This is a tough climb to this vial.
No, he's got first try, I believe.
It's very easy to mess this up, so this is going to take some serious focus here. You need
be very quiet.
Well-timed kick slides, and he takes a slide and slams into the mud.
Unfortunate.
What the heck? TNS to, like, everything?
Isn't that just guitar?
Isn't that guitar or is it O-stand? Where was key 6? Which medal was key 6 on? That was Lanky's medal.
Lanky's.
That's O-stand.
There's a boss with O-stand?
Oh my god.
Is that do we count that as a useless hint? Or?
It's got to be like it's probably an early boss, right?
I'll let chat decide this one. If they think a hint for a boss that has a move that's very hard required.
Etiquette is so mad that that's Twirl, but he's going to be so happy that it's Twirl.
He's going to be so happy when he finds trombone, though.
That is crazy. This must be O-stand on a boss. I don't think it's guitar.
It has to be O-stand on a boss.
It could be guitar or walking O-stand, but I think it makes more sense to be O-stand on a boss.
Chat says it counts as useful. I got bingo.
A useful 50 hint? I think that does help some stuff. Well done, congratulations.
Do I think they're going to be checking bosses for this? Ash might. No, she's going to treasure room. Where's Grape? We don't know.
All right, Ash. I think Ash needs to be just clearing out R&D like Etiquette is. Etiquette might find Punch here. I think this is a very real possibility.
He could find Punch here. He could also find Punch on Piano Game.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I think your Piano Game cook is better. Just kidding.
And never mind. You got
a seat. Have a seat. We got a potion.
Trombone was for the fairy.
Sit down.
I'm sitting down. I'm gonna stand up and then I'm gonna sit back down again.
Stand up. Stand up, chat. Stretch. Oh wait, this is a race too. Oh baby. Check. That's another one.
He's almost at bingo, chat. Unfortunately, don't think I'm going to be hitting any more bingos this seed. I don't think they're going to be doing any blast courses. And I'm pretty sure they both skipped Kevin.
Can you believe that there are Season 3 seeds that are done at this point? We're an hour and 13
minutes
in.
Yes, I can. That was my opponent yesterday.
Do you have a word for like how fast those seeds would be?
I don't know. Chat, what do you think? I'm thinking 3 letters.
It's like Punch! Oh, it's Punch at R&D! That is huge, Etiquette!
I thought we knew that.
Well, yeah, but it's huge.
It is huge.
It could have been... I think you were right that it could have been...
it could have been Piano Game, but Trombone's most likely just for the Fairy and Japes. Etiquette in lead? Here's the thing. If this does count as a lead, it could very easily turn in Ash's favor.
I think we know everything. Are we in no mode? Because Etiquette's missing Gorilla Gone, which we know where it is. It's the Igloo.
All but no mode. He's missing Gone. He's missing Trombone.
Ash is pushing to 64 and then doing Helm while she thinks about Punch. Right? It looks like. Oh, she's not going to...
I kind of like it.
There's no way she makes it to 64, right?
If either of them see the hint and go for bosses thinking it was something they needed and not like piecing together that it was actually just for O-stand, then that's going to completely throw them off of everything.
Etiquette has not gone to Castle yet. He needs to get to Castle Underground to scoop up his trombone, and when he gets that, he's just off to the races.
He's got 12 GBs in blueprints, which puts him at 59. That's pretty darn good.
Yeah, I think he's thinking Igloo, too. He's like, okay, I still don't have an answer out of the Igloo yet. Let's go take a look.
Pound BX, is that on anyone's bingo card?
I mean, she's got to be just, like, fishing for GBs at this point, right? I think she's fishing really hard to get into Helm.
You think she's going to check BF on me?
Oh, jeez. Well, she doesn't have any fairies, so I don't think she even checks it.
Watch this be a medal or something.
Another blueprint, which is awkward to dump. That's just... Oh. If I'm pushing a 64 and I just get and I pick up 2 blueprints in my last pass, I'm just kind of mad. That's just horrible.
I'm very mad.
Alright, well, maybe she's got other plans now. Oh boy, the summit barrel? I mean, that roof dirt? Oh, this is rough.
Hey, Etiquette's finally pieced together that there's probably something in the tiny igloo.
Right, so we're not worried about feather or oranges because we have a Helm Diddy medal hinted, and we have to clear Diddy's room in Helm. and we're pretty sure that's where Feather is. That's where the tiny K. Rool hints are pointing to. All right,
going into factory. She's going to
coming
go
up on
clear R&D.
Here we go, here we go. This is going to be our punch, and then she's in go mode?
But does Ash make the same thing? Oh, she's doing it. She's doing it.
Piano game first.
Key.
Piano game first gives Eddaket some life here. Eddaket has to basically run directly to Castle Underground to pick up Trombone right now.
It's not a bad play to do, because there's a shop down there, and that's what I consider my normal route, at least.
Where's he going? He's got to think. He's got to pull it out right now.
You gotta go to Castle Underground immediately.
Because then he's got to dump everything. I mean, this is it. This is like game set match for Ash right here.
She turned immediately after playing the trombone. She's like, no, we're doing the car race instead.
This is a faster like one-off check. Like if it's not here, you get out really quickly. But if it is here, then you do it.
But the piano game is so much more fun.
It's very true. That's very sad.
No F key this seed, chat.
Excellent shot with the missile. You got to save your shots for late, because when you knock him out now, it's hopeless. He's never catching up. See ya, bud. Give him a little bumper to bumper action. Lights out, never in doubt. So the problem that Eddaket is going to face is that he also has to dump GBs to get the 64, so he is a little bit behind here. Ash is going to have the advantage pulling punch right here. She's all set for K. Rool. Assuming Feather is in Helm.
She's what, 1 GB off?
We're still assuming Feather's in Helm.
Assuming she dumps her blueprints?
Oh my god, she is still short one. Oh boy, the struggle continues. This is going to start getting weird. Like, maybe a factory shop is fine?
Watch it be like Blast or something in Helm, and they have to figure out which Blast course they need to do.
Oh, brother. Here we go. We got some GBs. She never did this.
Oh, perfect. The crate here, I love that crate.
Okay, I say she never did this, but like she couldn't have because she literally just got punched.
Well, now the tiny blueprint dump's a little bit better.
Yep, that makes that easy. One more dump.
Gotta quit getting his 50 hint. Visible confusion. He's got enough blueprints to just dump.
And Eddaket chooses to check the rest of the Castle Underground, so he's going to do Donkey Dungeon. Slowing him down. It's not what he needs is not here. It makes sense to check this because you might not realize that twirl is the answer at this point. That's a really sneaky twirl hint.
But if he's figured out O-stand,
I don't think you can figure out O-stand here. I think it only makes sense once you know where trombone is. Because until this point,
we got the key 6 part of that hint. It's on Lanky's medal.
Well, one of the hardest. Yeah, that's true, but you don't know where O-stand is. You might just like move on and be like, oh, somehow that's guitar, and not. You already got to move off a boss, right? So you can just kind of like live in that world, no problem.
Ash gets into Helm first.
Off we go, and she doesn't even have a tiny phase to worry about, or a tiny room to worry about rather. So that somehow skipping twirl is just gonna work out really well too.
It's gonna be huge. It's too bad we didn't get to watch it in its glory.
And there's no way Eddaket does it because he's gonna. Respect the hard requirement of twirl and give me a bingo space for a bingo.
Oh, I'm also going to get a bingo space.
Now I'm taking...
I might get a second bingo if they don't take damage in the K. Rool phase.
Ethical, logical twirl. Ethical hard requirement for twirl. So
diving to key 8, anyone?
Like that. Diving to key 8, that's a classic. Was it hinted? I think diving got away the horde, but no path. Classic diving.
I wish it had a way the horde or a path for my race, but you know... What's the worst thing this could be that isn't Featherbow?
In Helm?
Yeah.
I'll take Grape Shooter. That'd be horrible.
How about Slam?
Slam is like 2 checks, right? It's Japes. You just go clear out Japes and you're fine. Grape is like a bunch of checks and a bunch of different levels. You basically just have to gamble and just hope you're right.
Eddaket needs to do math and realize he has more than enough blueprints to just beat the seed.
Yep. And there's his trombone. He's like, wait a minute, what am I doing? What am I doing? Get out of here. Hang on.
He's doing his math. He figured it out.
He's off to Helm. But
That is
Ash...
blueprint dump for Helm access, crossing it off my bingo board.
Ash is trying... Hang on, do we have a tiny phase to slow us down? We do kind of have a tiny phase to slow us down. This is going to be a quick seed for Ash, though, that's for sure. A bit of a jet. I'll say it. It's real.
Does anyone remember if they got bullied by Kevin?
No, I don't think so.
I don't think either of them went to go talk to Kevin this seed, which is unfortunate.
Surely they should have, right?
Normally, yes. You'd go see Kevin almost immediately, but...
Okay. Ash, I need you to lock in.
They both killed him easily. They didn't get bullied.
Ash, I need you to lock in and get a cutscene skip. I need a cutscene skip. The problem
Ash got bullied?
is you don't really want to get a cutscene skip when there's an item in Helm. Because there's 2 frames on the Helm cutscene skip. 1 frame, the laser goes away and you can go pick up the item. The other frame, the laser stays and you cannot pick up the item, and you're gonna have a problem. So hopefully...
Oh, is that a clear potion?
No, that's gotta be purple.
I can't tell through the red.
Oh, there's no way that's red. That looks purple to me.
No, I mean like through the red laser. It's hard to tell.
It is hard to tell, but I'm gonna err on the side of Chad and assume it's purple. Ooh, nice barrage. The second look kind of looks a little red, but I'm gonna trust the purple. I'm gonna trust the purple.
Unfortunate. If they got bullied by Kevin, I'd be 1 word away from getting a second bingo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's a 3-letter word for a fast seed.
Look at their time though. This is a fast seed for sure. This is gonna be a sub 90, I think, for Ash.
Is it though?
This is fast.
I don't know. It was a faster seed yesterday, but
It's relatively jetty. Not
I
like,
said the word, cross it off.
it's not like the fastest thing you've ever seen, but it's certainly a quick one.
That would be really funny if it was charged.
But like if I'm eddaket,
like Beetle Race.
if I'm eddaket rolling in a 123 to Helm, I'm gonna be like, this is gonna be like a 130. Gotta be feeling good about this one. But Ash is just 1 step ahead with an excellent twirl skip to save a trip to factory. That's pretty much the difference here. That's a Helm room.
And skipping a boss to get O stand.
Well, they both did, which is, I guess.
Excellent.
I guess Ash like skipped 2 steps of the chain to twirl, or 2 steps of the chain to trombone, which is crazy. eddaket only skipped 1, and I guess to win a qualifier of this, you had to skip 3 somehow. I don't know how, but you had to do it. That's the pattern we got.
How scroll check gets skipped? You do the tiny kick slide up the production room pipe. And it saves you fighting a boss to get a ring stand. Kind of like the same in Japes, it's a lot more difficult though. She gets the skip, but does she still have to wait here, or does she do as some other runners have done in these and she's leaving?
Hang
Ash?
on. Ma'am? Ma'am, we need that.
Oh no! That's the second time this week this has happened.
Oh, there we go, turn around. Oh, boy.
Oh, she remembered. She remembered.
Woo, boy. Alright. Whoa, there. That could have been grisly.
Oh.
That is,
Whose restream race was that? Was that Hoytley? That was Hoytley.
I'm not gonna snitch. You did it. Alright. I wasn't gonna snitch.
Now she's got to play the guitar again. The laser looks like it's still there. That's really funny.
Oh, jeez. You might have to... Yep, that works.
Another row. All right, we're good.
Wait, was that a cutscene skip? I blinked. A cutscene skip?
Through eddaket?
Did one of them get a cutscene skip? Help, chat. Thank you.
Yeah, how do you think Ash left without getting the thing?
Shut up, Mike. That's a bingo. Let's go.
You got 2 bingos?
I got 2 bingos, man. I'm crazy.
Man. I might be able to get a bingo if one of them doesn't take damage during one of the K. Rool phases.
Good luck, good luck. Tiny K. Rool? That's a tough sell.
I don't need the luck. They need the luck.
Yeah, true. Tiny K. Rool's a tough sell. Chunky K. Rool's okay, also a coin toss. Lanky K. Rool.
Only they got bullied by Kevin or acquired Slam 3.
I know, man.
Or did a blast course.
I also have an unbingo. My row 1 is still clean.
I do still also have an unbingo. My column 4 is completely empty.
We've got the rare boards that are going crazy.
Alright, will Ash take damage during the lanky phase?
You know, it's really like one instance of forgetting something in Helm that like starts the haha, it's a good bit, but when a second person does it, we really got an Alta tweet in the making. Truly a great
Yeah,
one.
a lot of moves not needed for this seed. Very impressive.
Yeah, that's really weird. A lot of like overlap between O stand and the O stand that we don't have.
And a whole bunch of other things.
Alright, this is a clean lanky phase. Lining up. Exactly what Mike needs. Hang on, where's K-Rool?
That's actually going to get rid of my unbingo, though.
Oh. We've bingoed.
Yep,
but,
there it is.
But
my
at what cost?
unbingo is gone. I got a second bingo, but at what cost?
What cost?
Unfortunate.
That's rough.
I'll get him next time.
I guess Ash's tracker looks barren. It's a wasteland there. Oh my god.
Yeah, I noticed she doesn't mark her levels on there. We gotta ask about that.
I mean, that's fine. I get it. Kind of annoying. Okay, it was annoying until I realized I could use the scroll wheel to do it, and I was like, this is the greatest technology ever. Shout out, Jacob. What a
You
beast.
can use the scroll wheel for that?
Yeah, you can.
Why wasn't that in the patch notes?
Probably because it's like a base part of GST, and I don't know. You can go fight him. You can go fight Jacob for that one.
I'll just submit a viewer seed.
There you go. I've saved you like 2 seconds on your next seed. So when you win by 2 seconds, you can just like put me in the credits. Oh, wait. Wait. I'm already there.
He is already in the credits. That's funny. Almost as funny as the zinger I got you with at the start.
Yeah, yeah.
Bringing it full
We're
circle,
alley-ooping for each other. It's good.
Always a good time with Larock on the mic and Mike on the Larock.
Indeed. I'm going to remember that now. You can't hammer it home too hard. I might have forgotten if you didn't mention it again.
We'll see next month when we
You're gonna do it.
get another restream together.
I know you're going to do it anyway, but...
It's like Ash has a solid tiny phase advantage.
Yep. I mean, that's the classic. You gotta, like, I think Eddaket's gonna get the special of watch your opponent finish while you're in the boot. That's a brutal one.
At least he's not going to watch 5 people finish while he's in the air in Diddy phase.
That's even worse.
That was a wild qualifier.
There's something about Diddy Phase, man. I don't know what happened in this tournament where Diddy Phase makes it like 30 times more likely for somebody to finish while you're in the middle of it. It's brutal.
Oh, that's true. How can Eddakit still get 10th here?
So the problem is you can't really get 10th in a double Elan bracket. Best you can do is 9th. 9th or 13th, but I don't know.
But can we give him honorary 10th place if he gets in the 9th section?
This is a spicy spot in the bracket too. The winner of this match gets Mega Paul in round 2 winners, and the loser of
And
this
the
match
loser gets Mumbo token.
gets Mumbo in round 1 losers. So that's gonna be a crazy matchup for sure, because one of 2 very strong players are going 0-2.
Looking like exactly tiny phase difference right now.
Hang on. But
I think
saved
this
by
one
the
goes
Belgians.
solidly to Ash. Unless something horrendous happens in the chunky phase.
Do we get a backflip for the people, as one does?
Oh, please. You didn't find the bean, but if you do the backflip, we'll forgive you. Because Eddakit didn't find the bean either.
Oh man, we didn't find the bean, did we? That's so sad. Dang ol'. Dang ol'. I bet that's on a 3rd boss. Here we go, number 2. I mean, I respect no backflips too. Like, you know, it's not every day you get a chance to
backflipping and choking the world record.
It's not you get a chance every day to go flex on a world record holder by backflipping during tiny phase. Like, that's really what it's all about, right? Here we go, one more punch.
Oh, no backflip.
And eddaket gets to watch Ash finish while he's in the boot. Bang! GG.
GG's.
Ash takes this one home with a time of 1:31.31. That's pretty good.
That's very good.
That's a great time. I thought it was gonna be sub 90, but I think I underestimated.
You underestimated how long tiny phase takes.
Yeah. I'm lucky. Maybe I'm in the time. I'm in the time loop too.
Maybe just a little bit.
I'll break out another one of those. We're gonna see if we can join for a chat.
Definitely a close race here. What is that, the Wii Shop music?
It's a good one. That's a good one. Right. And there is tiny phase down for eddaket. He is right behind, hot on the heels. It's a tight one. Ash needed to find exactly punch right at the end, and she picked exactly R&D. Perfect.
It's true. In the piano game, it might have been a lot closer.
That's true. The piano game might have taken a minute or two. That would have made it real tight. Holy smokes. But sometimes that's all it takes. All it takes is just a decision or two, and it all flips all over the place.
All it takes is one solid trick to get over a gap that you normally need twirl for.
Alright, we're still hunting these people down, so give us a minute. Track down our runners.
Could be anywhere.
Ash, you're in chat. What are you doing? Get over here. Or, you know, maybe you're not up to interview. That's fine, too.
Yeah, they're both sitting in chat.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I see how it is. I see how it is.
Come on, guys.
Roll in. I know you can roll in here.
We gotta do interviews.
I'm not gonna pull you in. You gotta join. All right, there we go.
And there she is.
Hello.
Hello.
GG's.
I am shaking, like, quite a lot. And I only got in chat once Edda posted something in chat. And I said, Edda, we're not supposed to be posting in chat yet.
Not true. Classic. I saw that. Like, oh, eddaket's here.
There's something about these
shooting toes.
There's something about 1v1 tournament races that really gets the nerves going. It's like nothing else.
Dude,
Madness.
I told myself there's nothing else in Castle I need. I was like going through the underground and I was like, there's one potion here, the second I see a potion, that's all I need in Castle as far as I can tell. And I was like, please don't be twirl, please don't be twirl, please don't be twirl. And I saw that twirl potion, I was like, well, this is what I practiced for. And I gave a couple DK hops for good luck, and then I went across and I hoped I timed it right, and I got it just right. And you have to understand the shock that I felt when I got it first try was literally like, wait a minute, I have this? I'm like, this is trombone. Like, I'm so far ahead. Like, I feel so good right now.
Yeah, and that was a crazy twirl skip. I saw you line up for it, and I see you grab the ledge, and I'm like, there's no way. This is such a tight jump. This is crazy.
It was so shocking. Your stream went down briefly for it.
Yeah, my internet appears to continue to blip for no good reason, even though I was fully connected.
That's all well and good.
I'm uploading the VOD right now, and I have the full recording, so we're
perfect.
That's all well and good. Not even worried about it. It's just unbelievable. That's a wild kick. I guess I gotta do that now. Great.
Get in donk and start practicing that one.
Great.
GG's, Edda, by the way. I saw you just joined.
GG's.
I think without the twirl skip, I have to leave Castle and go try and... I knew the purple potion was there. For the record, I'm colorblind, so I couldn't tell if it was purple or blue, but if I fail that skip, I'm going back to production and doing kick slides up that pipe. How long that takes me, how long it takes me to get back to castle, I don't know if I beat it. I like genuinely, we're that close. I really don't know. It's like 3 minutes, maybe 2 minutes. What is the exact number here? It's 2.5 minutes. So
Yeah.
is it take me 2.5 minutes to go back to prod, warp 4 up, go over? If I get it first try, maybe we're like within seconds. If I don't get it first try, I think you beat me. So I think it's
Right.
like, yeah, wow.
I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
There's a number of ways to go about it. Like you got to think about picking car race over piano game. Piano game.
Oh,
takes
yeah.
over too.
Oh yeah,
I
I
thought
walked
you-
over.
I thought you were going
I
to do
walked-
my piano game, Cook, and then you went right back to where the potion actually was. So I was very
I
disappointed.
walked over piano game and I was like, I need one more GB. I guess it could just be piano game. Let me think about this for a second. And then I remembered that Mini Monkey was exactly Tiny Chunky, and I was like, I don't have a Mini Monkey for Phil here. I don't think I've had a Mini Monkey for Phil yet. But I was like, I feel like there was like pineapple to Mini or something, or something along the line felt like it was going to be Mini for something, right? And so I was like, it could just be the trombone there as well, but trombone had an answer, and in my mind Mini didn't. So after I played that, I was like, it was mid watching Lanky play the instrument, and I went, no, this one's faster. This one doesn't have an answer yet. We do this one first, and if it was wrong, I was going to go back to do piano. But yeah,
Perfect. Yeah, trombone for the painting room is a little cheeky little requirement. It does depend on where grape is. A little bit awkward, but
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking
Yeah,
a lot
exactly.
of the same.
I mean, based on the fact that we got some sort of item, path to key 6 and stuff, you have to imagine grape is locked by O stand or guitar, depending on what that hint is actually talking about.
I think that O stands on a boss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we're
It
pretty
is
sure one of the
me.
bosses just had O stand somewhere. But
or its guitar has O stand behind it on some random guitar.
also true.
That's
Yeah.
the only other possibility, I think.
But yeah, because
And then obviously grape has to be locked by O stand in some strange capacity, right?
yeah,
I mean,
So
what did we get in the painting room? That was
that was
Hunky
Chunky.
Chunky.
could be hunky locked. I don't know.
Yeah, well, because
Yeah.
that was the problem I had was and when I was heading into the end game stuff, I got Hunky Chunky and I was like, okay, the only item I've skipped so far, I mean, I wasn't thinking of the either or with trombone and grape, but I was like, the only thing I've skipped so far is O stand. The factory R&D is just to Chunky phase, so it easily could just be O stand there. And I was like, or O stand could be the item in Helm, and then the item at the top of and it's going to be punch in R&D, and the item at the top of production is feather. And so I'm like, I'm going to go to top of production first. If it's feather, I definitely do the car race because it's going to be punch. And I go up there and it's ponytail twirl. I'm like, oh no, it could just be O stand in R&D, but I have to check it anyways. And so when I got punch out of that, I thought I was so far ahead because I was like, this is so easily skippable if you get hunky first.
oh yeah,
Because it's just I don't need that item, but yeah.
you have called me out precisely. I got Hunky first and looked at that R&D hint and said, hey, that sure looks like O stand to me. Mini to O stand. That's what I was thinking. Sorry, I was mini for another move. I was trying to remember. I've been sitting here watching myself back for 20 minutes, so I totally lost the plot of my logic. But that's what it was. It was mini. I thought gave O stand. O stand gave hunky, and that was why it was resolved. So I was like, okay, there's something in R&D. It's probably O stand. So when I was pushing for GBs, I'm like, I need one more GB. I don't know where to go. What's the right call? I'm like, doing aisles. I instantly blow up the boulder on aisles. I'm like, well, screw it. I'm gonna go into factory, go to R&D, and just do the checks in R&D I can do. Well, I can't do punch. Isn't an answer, so I can't do chunkies. I don't know where charge is, so I can't do that one. So we're doing tiny and lankies, and then I talked about the logic for what I produced there. I was like, technically, I don't have an answer for mini yet, even though I think I do, but it would be this answer, so that's what I went for. But yeah, punch was my go mode. I did not know where it was. I was planning on just going to 64, going through Helm, getting feather, and seeing maybe if where I was from there, because I was worried that it was O stand in there as well. But then I remember that vines was the thing I think I picked up in Minghe's area, and that said 8 tiny only and not chunky. And so it's it doesn't make sense for O stand to be there. It can't be that. So I was certain it was Feather there. Feather or something that gave Feather, that was my biggest fear. I was like, please don't be like, I don't know, what would be like a bad Pineapple, I guess? You got Pineapple, so not possible, but I was like, don't be Pineapple, don't be Grape. That would be terrible. Grape, dude? Oh.
Grape would have been bad, yeah. But yeah, and my big thing this seed was my early game was bad. So I got the first set of hints. I'm a big, you mentioned that you're unfortunately colorblind, and so you have the trouble like seeing the colors of the things. I rely on colors so much. I'm very much like a color association person. So when I see Donkey is held by a melon crate in Aztec, but the word melon crate is blue, I go, Donkey's in a melon crate in Galleon. And so that's what I had written down. And so I didn't go into Aztec first before Factory. I should have. And by going into Aztec first before Factory, you get Donkey, and then you can go back and do a lot more stuff in Factory.
Well, what's interesting is that it kind of goes the other way, where you had Donkey and Coconut at the same time, so you immediately did Donkey's medal and pulled key 5. It took Ash another like 20-25 minutes to come back for that key.
That's fair, yeah.
So like, there's just like weird butterfly effects that happen in here. Ash, Ash, you did mention that you were like fishing for GBs to like pull into Helm, and we're like watching you dump your blueprints, and we're like, wait a minute, that's not close to 64. What is going on? And you're just like roaming around aisles grabbing stray GBs, and it's like, oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
I chose to dump a little earlier because I wanted to see the 50 hint immediately. I didn't want to like push for GBs. I was on 46, I think, and so I was like, let me just see the 50 hint, see if it tells me anything explicitly important. I open up the 50 hint after dumping 57 and go see TNS to 6'8", lanky, tiny, chunky, and I go,
TNS to what?
What a good 50.
That's our first key 6 hint, by the way. Your first key 6 hint is on 50
yeah.
GBs. That's your only one. That's unbelievable.
I think I made 2 real big mistakes this seed. One of them was not even really my fault. I went right into caves after things, and I went for that splat on the tower immediately. I was like, let me do that one first before I even get key 2. And I tried to attack him, and the game ate my input or something, and Buddy knocked me right off the tower. And I said, well, not going for that splat.
The Undertaker will get you sometimes. Sometimes it'd be like that.
And so then I was in Aztec getting Donkey when I read the hint about that, and I was like, it's either Mini Twirl Loft, which would be kind of bad. I didn't know where Galleon was yet, so or it's just that one, and Rocket Barrel somewhere, and I could get Rocket Barrel, but more importantly, I'd rather go into Factory with Chunky 2. So I was like, finish up Aztec, what I could do, head back to caves, get that guy, immediately leave, and then I went into Factory for the first time with 4 comps.
It's one of those like awkward slips that like you just kind of like have to correct at some point. Just like, all right, I gotta bite the bullet. I gotta go get Chunky. Unfortunate that I missed it the first time, but the only way to fix it is just to do it and just get it right and get it done.
It is
my
what
second
it is.
mistake was in Forest. I picked up key 4 with Donkey, but fell the wrong way, and just said, well, no, I'm leaving. I'll come back for whatever you hear if I need anything. And then I was going through the levels, and I finally realized, like, Forest Lanky medal, didn't I get that? No, I didn't. I was like, because I erased my hints as I solved them, just so I don't have this big cluster of hints.
Go back.
Like cluster of hints. So I was like, oh, I have to go back, and so run back to Forest and get the 5-pack of bananas. I have 42 of Lanky's 45 bananas. I had to like run to the 3-pack and touch that one because I forgot to touch it. The plan was to just leave to grab Donkey's 45 going through, and then leave the bottom of the mushroom and pick up Lanky's 45 by going out, and I safe quit out instead. It was a big mistake.
That's a heck of a seed. That's gonna be a wrap on the round 1 of the bracket. Anything else you'd like to add? Etiquette, any final thoughts on this seed, Etiquette?
This seed was very complicated. Very much. GG's to Ash. But why do I have to face Mumbo in round 2 losers bracket?
Round
I was
1
gonna
losers.
ask how you guys are feeling about your round 2.
Hey, we're coming up in the bracket, Ash. Any final thoughts on the seed? We're gonna go over the bracket matchups real quick in a minute. Ash, what do you any final thoughts on this one?
2 things. One, I was about to wish Ed a good luck having to go against Mumbo. I'm thrilled that I don't. Thrilled that I get to have Season 3 Blitz Champion Megapol. Oh, wait.
Yeah, you sure about that?
Yeah. And two, I just wanted to say that this was like a really fun seed to play. Like I was nervous the entire time, but I thought the seed was super fun. And even if I had lost, I think like it wouldn't have been by that much. And so like I was really enjoying myself. So GG's and like I hope to see you later in the bracket. Like I mean, like wishing you luck. Like maybe we'll meet later on or something.
Absolutely.
Only one way to go. Got to make it to the top. Let's have a look at this bracket here. Yeah. So I'm pulling it up now. So looking at our bracket, here's how round 1 played out. We got Connor over K-Man, 1 seed over 32. So we have Connor lined up against Pyroki, who we saw on stream take down Mamgar. Connor Pyroki, round 2 matchup. Very interesting. That's going to be a spicy one. Connor, one of the favorites, the 1 seed for a reason. It's going to be an interesting one to show up too. Ventus earlier today knocks off the 8 seed Barry, so Ventus moves on to round 2. There's one upset already.
Slim margin.
Yeah, that was a tight one. I think that one was within like 30 seconds. That was a crazy one.
Oh, wow.
And he's going to run up against Beardbox, another newcomer. Ventus, a wily veteran. He's been around for a while. I believe he was in the Season 2 tourney as well. No slouch, that's for sure. Beardbox takes what looks like a slobber knocker of a seed into round 2 over Iron Fatalis. Moving on, we got Kilvaris drops a cool 112 on our very own Mike Champ. That is unlucky, man.
Thank you.
That's a
pretty good race until I orphan diving.
Sometimes your opponent just drops a 112, and that's one of the like 5 fastest Season 3 times ever. So that's all right.
That's still my new PB on race time though, so I can't be too mad.
Yeah, right. It's UPB, and the guy still
beat me by 14 minutes. It was great.
Yeah, what a seed that is. Against Kilvaris in the next round, Hoyley takes an upset over Zorulda. And that'll be another interesting matchup. Another Hoyley on the come up. Boy's our boy.
Let's go, boy. Let's go. That's my boy.
Next up, we got the King of Yami Makai takes down Dr. Samalander to move on to the next round. King, another top contender. Very fast. And Generic takes down Headache to move on to the second round. So King Generic, another classic. I'm sure we've had that on the restream before. 2 guys that have been around a while. They've been around the block, and they know what they're doing. That's going to be a crazy matchup to watch. And the big ticket upset of the week, Mega Paul over Mumbo Token. Mega Paul, no slouch. Crushed, I believe it was the 2.5 Blitz. Or maybe it was an early Season 3 Blitz.
That was an early Season 3 Blitz.
Early Season 3 Blitz? Very good. Very, very sneaky player. Snuck in at the 31 seed, perhaps underseeded, as he takes down the number 2 seed Mumbo Token in an absolute nail-biter. That one was also within like 30 seconds. And his reward is getting Ash in round 2. Best of luck. You've got a Mega Titan on your hands. Good luck.
Oh, yeah.
Looking at it, we got Cam takes the match over Penny. Camerson moving on to the second round, and he gets Spike in the second round. Spike over Cine. Cam Spike matchup.
Classic.
That one's definitely been on the restream before. These 2 guys, they've been around a while.
That's a real good one.
They're both Season 2 vets. That's going to be a crazy one. That's for sure.
That's the Season 2 classic, right?
Yep.
The Season 2 classic.
Huge. And our last quadrant of the bracket, we got Charles Yarls, another contender for the whole thing. Very fast. Takes it over Yada, 3 over 30 seed. And he moves on to the second round. He gets little old me. I took down Obio the other day and move on to the second round to get Charles. Oh boy, that's gonna be a good one. That guy's real quick, that's for sure. But I gotta find another gear.
We have a potential The Rock pseudos round 3
That's what I was thinking.
It's lining up. The stars are aligning as Alpha takes down Znernicus to move on to the next round. And Alpha, another very fast player. He's the guy with like 200 races. Insane. Taking down Znern, who is perhaps underseeded at 27. Znern being an excellent speedrunner of this game. And then our last round 1 matchup was Tudos taking the upset over Violet Pumpkin. Tudos moves on to take on Alpha in round 2. If the stars align, you can see a Larock Tudos matchup in round 3. Oh my god!
A dev showdown.
The internet would break. I don't know how they're going to handle it.
Talking would be incredible.
There's our winners matchups. Down here in the losers, it's a little more grim. We've got half of these people are gone next week. Half of these people are going to play a match, and they're going to be out. K-Man Mamgar, 1 is gone. Barry Iron Fatalis, 1 is gone. Mike Zorulda, 1 is gone.
And the other gets to fight Cam or Spike.
Oh boy. Dr. Samalander Headache, nice matchup there. Mumbo Etiquette, probably the marquee matchup in round 1 losers. Best of luck.
Thank you.
That's going to be a crazy one. Penny Cine, Yata Obio, and Znern Violet Pumpkin. We got some crazy matchups lined up for you today. Stay tuned. Make sure you're, following this channel because we're going to get a whole bunch of stuff. We're going to get a whole bunch of stuff going on here. We'll see how this goes. As matches get scheduled, we will have more restreams prepared. Keep an eye on the Discord, discord.dk64randomizer.com to keep abreast of all the action going on dk64randomizer.com, as one does. As one always should. I believe that will be a wrap on this seed. So, thanks for watching, team. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. Hope y'all had a good one. It was a wild seed. We will send y'all off now to... Let's see. Where are we sending
Drum
y'all?
roll, please.
Sorry, what?
Drum roll, please. While the Rock figures out where we're getting sent off to.
Da, 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 da. Oh. One-winged Kong firing in the background, as one does. Great background music, that's for sure, if slightly intimidating.
What a great song.
We'll send y'all off to winner's bracket competitor Spike. Wish him luck in the next round. Thanks for watching, team. Hope y'all enjoyed this one. We'll catch you in the next one. Coming soon, probably within a few days. Wild times. That's a wrap here. Morning.
Morning.